wasn't going to react to this Superman trailer as well because, like I said, I got a backlog of lots of stuff on videos to come out still, which have not come out yet as well. So that's the reason I didn't want to do this. But I'll do it anyway. I wasn't going to do my Fundamentals Return trailer either due to the backlog of so many videos being behind as well. I'm so much behind on so many videos, it's insane. So yeah, so luckily I'm doing this one for you guys. So yeah, I've got to be honest with you, I'm not a big superhero, I'm not a big superhero, sorry, I'm not a big Superman fan. Oh my god, I'm not a big Superman fan. Never have, never will be. I'm not big on Superman itself. Like, I know it's like the first one. I know it was like, I know it's like the first superhero ever to come out of DC, of course, because I've got a big book about DC that shows all the characters when they were introduced. So I know it's like the first one ever before Wonder Woman came out, Batman came out, but I've never been a fan of Superman. I gotta say, I'm sorry, but I've never been a fan. I've also never been a fan of the Superman and Lois relationship either. I've never been a fan of that as well. So that's why I was also skeptical doing this because I was like, I'm not a big Superman fan. Like I never have. He doesn't interest me. I like Batman and Wonder Woman and yeah, stuff like that. So I kind of like those characters more. Harley Quinn also. So yeah, so I might be a bit iffy in my Superman facts, but I'll try my best as well. Also, I haven't seen the Superman movies. I have seen reactions of people doing the Christopher Reeves movie as well. Like the first one, I have seen some clips of the Christopher Reeves movie, but that's probably about it of Superman movies as well. I haven't seen there's a show on the CW which just wrapped up because Superman and Lois. I haven't seen it either. I've seen the promos and the clips, but I've just never been into Superman as well. Although the CW did the Supergirl show, like I say, I really liked it. I'm not a big Superman fan. I'm not a big Supergirl fan either, to be honest with you. But I didn't mind the show. I think I liked Arrow a bit more than Supergirl, to be honest with you. But it was a good show. I still enjoyed it. But I'm not a big fan of the Superman lore and the world that they're in as well, which is already Harley Quinn. And I'm like, oh, seriously, Superman? Maybe because they're doing that to promote the Superman movie. Maybe that's what they're doing. So we'll see how the Harley Quinn show does with the. Because they're in Metropolis this season for most of it. I'm like, I don't want to do Superman or Lois or anything. So we'll see how that goes for viewers who watch shows. I've already seen the first episode that they released as well. So we'll see how that goes. Also, they just changed not Disney. They just changed the DC logo. Oh my god, the DC logo as well. It's kind of reflecting more of the comics, but I gotta tell you, it looks too 60s as well. It looks too Americana in my taste, to be honest. But I do like how it's reflected the comics bit, because obviously the comics had the same DC logo in their comics as well back in the day as well. So that's interesting. I missed the DC, like the OG logo where they would introduce all the IP characters. Like, yeah, this is so cool. And every movie they would theme it to, like, if it was a Wonder Woman movie, they would do a Wonder Woman themed logo, or like an Aquaman movie, they would do an Aquaman themed logo. So I kind of like that. So I missed that. I do miss that when it comes to DC. DC's having a rough time lately, but I kind of missed that, to be honest with you. And they just did. I think they did the new logo for the new Harley Quinn season 5, and I gotta tell you, I did not care for it. I gotta tell you. So yeah, so I missed the DC logo. I missed the DC logo of it all. It captured the DC essence as well to the company as well. It's like with Disney, because Disney has changed their logo to the Disney 100, and I did not care for that as well. I think I talked about that in my Wish teaser trailer as well, that I did not care for the logo. I missed the old logo. What they used to do now is like with the live actions. Hopefully they change it for Snow White. The Little Mermaid, they had the Disney 100 logo in front of that. They had the Peter Pan and Wendy logo in front of it. So hopefully they change it up for Snow White as well. Because what they used to do with the live action movies, particularly they would do a Beauty and the Beast logo to match that movie. They would do a Maleficent movie to match that logo. They would do a Cinderella movie to match that logo in particular. So I kind of missed that. They're going all not corporate, but a bit political nowadays, especially Disney with what they're doing as well. So we'll see how this translates as well. So we'll see. Do you miss the DC logo, or do you like this one better? in the comments as well. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I have seen the Suicide Squad 2, and I gotta be honest with you, I did not care about that movie, so when they got Superman, I'm like, okay. As well, I'm sorry, I remember watching that movie when I was very sick. Not the greatest choice to watch blood and gore when you're very run down as well. And I gotta be honest with you, after seeing that movie, I felt really uncomfortable. Like, it gave me a very uncomfortable sugar vibe. Maybe that was because I was sick too. But I was very uncomfortable. I was telling my mom about it. Oh my god, mom, there's so much blood and gore in that movie. I did like what they did with Harley Quinn though. I did like that aspect, but I didn't like that movie. I know some people loved it. Good for you, but I wasn't a fan of it. I'm sorry to say. I was so excited to see the movie too. I was like, oh, it came on Netflix. I remember it came on Netflix. Like, oh, good, I'll watch this because I'm bored and I'm in bed and I'm sick. So I watched it. Wasn't the best. It had too much blood and gore in my opinion. Too much. I can handle like Game of Thrones blood and gore, but not that kind of blood and gore. So I was kind of like skeptical. I was kind of like gored out basically, if you go from that as well. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So yeah, so I have not seen Creature Commandos because I was worried it's going to be the same like vibe what they did to Suicide Squad 2, obviously, groups as well. I have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I did see the sequel in the first one, and I avoided that movie because when I was watching the review, also reviewing that movie, it had like a lot of animal abuse, and every time like every time I see roadkill like a kangaroo, because in Australia, right, like if you knock, like a speedy driver will come up and just knock an animal down, like, and then they'll be dead on the road for it. It's like, oh, dead animal, gross. As well. So I'm not really a fan of animals being abused, and that's also why I haven't seen that movie as well. I've heard good things, but I don't like animals being abused as well. So when you go to the pet shelter and it's like, oh, these poor animals look so sad as well. So yeah, so that's also why I didn't watch that movie also. Also, I have not seen Peacemaker as well because I did not care about Suicide Squad 2, to be honest with you. So we'll see how this translates. This is Superman, so obviously there's not going to be a lot of gore, but from what I've seen for the trailer, it's going to be a bit of gore. And we're just like, oh, stop with the gore. Like, Superman's not that movie that you have a lot of gore with, blood and gore, if you get what I mean. So we'll see how it translates as well. Also, speaking of other updates with DC, like I said, DC's having a rough time at the moment. So with DC, they've announced some other things. So they're doing a Supergirl movie, with Millie Alcott from House of the Dragon. Oh my god, she was so great in that show. Good for her. I mean, she does look like Supergirl, I've got to say. We'll talk about Superman a little bit later on in this video as well. So she's been cast as Supergirl. Also, they just announced they're doing a Lobo movie. Was it a Lobo movie with Supergirl, or was it just Lobo by himself with Jason Momoa? I don't like that casting because I think Jason Momoa did a really good job as Aquaman. I know people did not like the sequel, but hey, I freaking love the sequel. I think it was fantastic due to the drama surrounding Amber Heard. I thought it was still a good movie. If I was DC Warner Bros., I would still let Jason Momoa be Aquaman. Like, I don't know how people are gonna feel like a big transition, like a big change up. Like, what if we had like a blonde Aquaman? I'm like, well, just get Jason Momoa to do it. Like, he's here. So yeah, so I'm not sure how that feels, although the character fits him quite well with Lobo. So I'm not sure. I love Jason Momoa. There was one time he was on an interview with Ellen, I think it was like a while ago, when she wasn't cancelled, and he showed up with a pink Elvis suit because he was a big fan of Elvis. I'm like, I have seen a couple of other Jason Momoa interviews with Jimmy Fallon as well. So yeah, so he's a good guy. Like, he's really good. So the fact that they would replace him as Aquaman is atrocious to me. I feel a bit offended. Like, what? I get if they do it, but I'm just like, no, man. No, just keep it as Aquaman. If I Warner Bros. And DC, I would keep it as Aquaman as well, because I'm not sure if people are going to feel well with the transition into like a blonde white guy doing this. Like, you can really spend the right characters, yes. But I don't think Aquaman should be messed with. Like, I feel like, even though the movie had some problems with Amber Heard and stuff, it was a really good movie still. I mean, they managed the situation really well. So if I were there, I would just to leave Jason Momoa as Aquaman as well, to be honest with you as well. But we'll see how this goes as well. They just released some first photos of Superman as well. I love the globe one. Oh my god, if you search up like the world globe on Google, it's so memorizing. Like the shots that come up of Google Images, it's so beautiful. So I'm like, I love that shot. It's so beautiful. Also got a couple behind the scenes of Superman as well. Being him on set and everything. I do practical work as well. Practical being like you see them in action technically. So that being said, let's look at the Superman trailer, shall we? Oh, Superman, what happened to you, mate? I don't like that breathing. Stop the breathing. Don't show him spitting blood, please. Taking the PTSD from my wisdom teeth surgery. Ew. I do like the guitar in the background, the electric guitar. Oh, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy, how can you forget?
Home. Take me home.
Laser Corp! What is the Lex Corp? I don't know if this will make like a ton of money or be really successful, but we'll see. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so this comes out July 11th of this year. So finally, DC gets a movie on the map this year because they've been so hidden and undercover with all the changes that they're doing at the moment. So we'll see. Now let's talk about Superman. This is so Superman is played by David Cornsweet, and I gotta tell you, he reminds me of Henry Cavill. I know people have said that. I know someone has said that previously as well. I feel like it's true. Like I feel like they're just casting, Henry Cavill as this as well. He was in Deadpool Wolverine as he made a really good Wolverine as well. Spoilers if you've not seen that movie, but yeah, he was really good. I still can't believe he's not doing The Witcher. Speaking of Henry Cavill, because I was trying to explain to my mom the situation, because he said he demanded more money apparently. Like Henry Cavill, you got a gig, just deal with it as well. Because I think some actors are like too big for their ego. Unfortunately, when it comes to Hollywood, so you really got to be careful where you lie, because you don't want to come off as too egotistical, which some celebrities can do sometimes. Some celebrities are nice, as well, but some are just like too much, if you get what I mean. So he looks like a bit like Henry Cavill. Oh my god, the physicality of Superman, sorry, as well. And also, speaking of Superman and Lois, I know people like that show, but I gotta say, they haven't really cast Superman the greatest in that TV show as well. I'm like, okay, they've done a really bad job at casting Superman here, I gotta say. Really bad job. I just realized he's wearing a popped up suit. Did I not realize on set they were like, oh, wait a second, this guy's wearing a popped up suit as well. So we'll see how this goes. It's a TV show, that's what I mean to say. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, but he's just like giving me Superman. Superman's supposed to be very muscular the physicality of Superman. He doesn't give me that. It's just like a worn down version of Superman, to be honest with you. So we'll see. So his transformation to Clark Kent, I gotta say, his hair's a bit too curly. He doesn't give like, with these newcomers, like we talked about Halle Bailey and Rachel Zegler, of course. Well, maybe not Rachel Zegler, but with Halle Bailey, we talked about actors giving a good expression. Now this guy doesn't have expression. Like he's not giving Superman vibes. Like my mom said to me, because I was watching the Superman trailer, decided to react to it or not, and my mom said he looks a bit Arabic. Maybe that's the case, but it's not giving Superman vibes. Like I don't see the Superman physicality in him as well. And as for Clark Kent, I do like his hair better in that shot when you see him now, but he has no expression. I'm like, what are these newcomers? What is it these newcomers, giving no expression? Like you're playing a character here. You're supposed to have expression in your face. You're supposed to go, ooh, like being sad. He's just not giving any expression at all. Like with the Halle Bailey situation as Ariel. That's also, Disney's fault as well. So we'll see how it goes. But there's honestly, there's more suitable people out there to play Superman, like, Austin Butler. Ooh, Austin Butler would be a good choice. Although, would he have to dye his hair black? And that would be, because he just did Elvis, so, yeah, with the curl as well. I was going to say, who would have been great Superman? Noah Centineo. Oh, my God. Because he's got the very curly hair. I know he just played a DC superhero as well. The Ant. The Atom, was it the Atom in the Black Adam movie? People don't talk about that movie because it's horrible with Dwayne Johnson as well. But he would have been a really good Superman, like a really good race-based Superman. They could have done that actually. That's a really good idea. But I'm not sure how people are going to feel about it either, because like you go one way or the other way. So there's obviously other people who would have been suited better for the role of Superman, like Jacob Elordi's in that one. Oh my God, he was really good at Red, Royal, and Blue. Oh my God. He would have been fantastic Superman, because I'm talking about the physicality of Superman as well. So I'm sure there's a lot of people who would have been better suited for the role of Superman. But we'll see how it goes. But the first look is really disappointing. Like, he doesn't give Superman vibes. And we'll see what they decide to do in the second trailer as well. Hopefully they give us more Superman vibes, because this guy's not doing it for me. As I'm sorry. They haven't done a really good Superman since Christopher Reeve, to be honest with you. And that's the truth as well. So we'll see how this goes. Also, this is kind of going to be like the Suicide Squad a bit, with all these different groups, like James Gunn. I understand you like groups, but Superman's a whole different thing. This is origin, isn't it? Isn't this Superman's origin that they do? But they add like other characters of it. I don't know who the heck these characters are. I don't know Hawkgirl because I was reading Legends of Tomorrow, the CW series of that, so I only know her from that series. So I don't know who these other characters are. Like, who is Mr. Terrific? Who is this Joe Gardner person? Like, what? You don't need a Superman movie. You need the Free Corps. You need Lois. You need Lex Luthor, and that's it. You don't need no more characters. So if I was on set talking to James Gunn, I'd be like, what's with these other supporting characters? Like, I think they're supposed to be the Justice League, but do we have that in Black Adam? The kind of like the Justice League, Black Adam fighting down. So do kind of worry until they do that. So I don't know what's going on there. So anyway, I was also going to say that they're doing a Green Lantern movie. Not Green Lantern movie. Green Lantern series with, what's his name? He played Mufasa. I haven't seen Mufasa yet, but, the actor, I saw him on Netflix. He's on a Netflix TV show. Is it Aaron Pierce? Yeah, that guy. He would be such a good, Green Lantern person. I'm so glad they, chose him for the series. Has the look of, is it Hal Jordan? Is that what his name is? Hal Jordan? Is that what his name is? I'm not sure. I don't know all the news surrounding that, but he's been cast as Green Lantern. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll see how the series goes from that as well. But this, I'm like, yeah, it's like Suicide Squad. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like Creature Commandos, which I haven't seen yet. It's kind of like that. So I don't like how they give me the same feel here. So I'm like, a Superman. It's an origin story. You need 3 main characters, like I said before. You only need the 3, and I think there's too many characters. I'm sorry. There's too many characters for this as well. So we'll see what they decide to do as well. Although I have my thoughts on the trailer overall, I do like the action shots. The action shots were pretty good. I'm like, oh my god, when he comes and rescues that girl, oh, so good. And when he's like bashing the glass with his fist, that's totally a Superman move to do. So I kind of like that. There's other shots like, oh, cool, this is awesome. And then some shots that are not great. Like I wish they would have positioned David Causeway a bit better in this teaser trailer, to be honest with you, because he's not giving me Superman vibes. And with main characters, we talked about this bit in my other videos. With main characters, they're the star of the show. You really got to represent them well as the main characters as well. So I'm not sure. He's not giving me that vibe. But anyway, yeah. But I like how he just bashes the glass as well. Oh, that was so good. Like I said, such a Superman move to do as well. So yeah. Also, I do like how they're in this foreign place. As well as a very poor country, kind of like Israel but different. And I like how this boy is holding up the Superman flag, like he's holding it up, and he's like Superman, like he's praying for Superman. And I kind of like that shot, to be honest with you. It's a really good shot, I gotta say. I like that shot, and I like how he's like closing it out and hoping for Superman, because Superman is supposed to be, hope, basically. That gives us light, that brings light to darkness. Batman is supposed to be. Batman, is like darkness, but Superman's supposed to represent the lightness to Batman's darkness, technically, if you go and mean by that. But yeah, I do like that the trailer, they were like, Superman. I like the trailer. That was fantastic. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not a fan of Superman, but I'll take it. As well, so I kind of like that from the trailer shot as well. That was a really good shot. I really enjoyed that as well. He's obviously, in that scene, he's obviously injured. Also, maybe kryptonite. Obviously, kryptonite is a weakness to Superman, like it is with Supergirl as well. Like, oh, kryptonite, oh no. So maybe Lex Luthor had kryptonite and he fell in the what's it called? The fire. So yeah, because he smashes down like the iconic Superman would in the comics, and obviously he's injured. So maybe Kryptonite got to him, basically. As well, but we'll see. But there's no way, I'm sorry. There's no way, this is unbelievable to me. There's no way a dog is dragging Superman. I'm sorry. He is, a human is twice the size as a dog, to be honest with you. As well, is that a CGI dog? I'm not sure. I know it's based on James Gunn's real dog as well, with the ears and everything, but his is brown. I think this is it a dog? It might be a different type of dog, but just painted white as well. So there's no way a dog can, drag a human being. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry to say. That's not real. That's unbelievable to me. I know, I think the problem with this trailer overall is it's not giving Superman, holding up a building or pushing a building back. So it's not something like that. So yeah. So we'll see how this goes. As well. Overall, it looks decent. I don't know if we'll make a lot of money, but we'll see how it goes. Doesn't buy for Superman, by the way. So, what do you think of Superman? Make sure to like, share, subscribe to another video, guys.